chapter. We have discussed about the exercise 4.1 we have done, 4.2 also we have done, 4.3 some of the questions we have done in the last class. So some more questions related to the exercise 4.3 will be continuing from today. So next question that we need to discuss, the question is solve the following equation. Equation is given, we need to solve this equation. So let us solve this equation first. So question A, 2 into x plus 4 is equals to 12. We need to find out the value of the variable. Solve means find out the value of the variable. So how will you find out the value of the variable? Implies. Okay, implies. First I multiply this 2 with the values that are written inside the bracket. Okay, we have to follow the Botman's rule. First open the bracket. 2 into x plus 2 into 4. This 2 is multiplied with x also. It is also multiplied with 4 because the multiplication follows the distributive law. Okay, equals to 12. 2 into x is twice x. 2 into 4 is 8 is equals to 12. Implies put a variable on the left hand side, the constant you put on the right hand side. Since 8 is plus, put on the right hand side it will be minus. 12 minus 8 it will be equals to 4. Implies put a variable on the left hand side, the constant you put on the right hand side. 4 by 2 because since it is multiplied. 4 by 2. So your x answer will be equals to 2. So this is your answer for question number 1. Okay, pause the video, you can write the solution from here. Next question I am doing. So next question is question B. 3 bracket n minus 5 is equals to 21. So again use the distributive law. 3 into n is 3n minus of 3 into 5 is equals to 21. 3n minus of 3 into 5 will be 15 is equals to 21. 3n, put 15 on the right hand side, so it will be 21 plus 15, so it will be 3n is equals to 21 plus 15 will be 36. So n will be equals to 36 divided by 3. Okay, I put the 3 on the right hand side. 36 by 3, this is equals to 12. So this is for answer number B. Let us discuss question number C now. 3 into n minus 5 is equals to 21. Okay, now again follow the distributive law. 3n minus of it will be 15. Okay, this will be 15 equals to 21. 3n, put 15 on the right hand side, 21 plus 15. Have I done the same question? I think B and C, the question is written the same question. Okay, the same question we have done, we'll be doing a different question. So the next question is question D. Okay, let us see the question number D. So question D is minus 4 into 2 plus x is equals to 8. Follow the distributive law. Minus 4 2s are 8. Minus into plus will be minus. 4 into x will be 4x will be equals to 8. Next step, put the 8 on the right hand side. Minus 4x, 8 plus 8, so that will be equals to 16. Minus of 4x will be equals to 16. Then x will be equals to 16 divided by minus 4. 16 by minus 4, answer will be minus 4. So this is the answer for question number D. So let us see question number E. So question number E. 4 into 2 minus of x is equals to 8. Again follow distributive law. 4 2s are 8. 4 into x is 4x will be equals to 8. Okay, I think again the same question is there. No, here it is minus, here it is plus. So it will be minus of 4x will be equals to 8 minus of 8. You have to put this on the right hand side. 8 minus 8. So what will you get? 8 minus 8. What will be the answer? This answer will be equal to 0. Minus of 4x is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 0 by minus 4. Then what will be 0 by minus 4? Anything. If you divide it by 0, your answer will be always 0. So this is your answer for question number E. Okay, so let us move to the next question. Okay, let us see the next question. Next question is question A. Okay, so question number A for question number 2. So let me clear it first. Okay, so question A, 4 is equal to 5p minus 2. This is the question. So 4 equals to, break this, 5p minus of 5 2s are 10. Okay, then 4 will be equals to, or you can do one thing, you can put this 10 on the right hand side. Okay, put this 10 on the left hand side. So 4 plus 10 will be equals to 5p. Just I'll interchange the position. P I'll put this side and the whole term will be moved that side. Okay, 5p will be equals to 4 plus 10, that is 14. Equals to, or implies, p will be equals to 14 by 5. So we have got the answer as p is equals to 14 by 5. So this is for question number 2. Okay, number 1. So let us move to the next question. The question that I have discussed, the previous question was of the question number 3, not of question number 2. Okay, it was of question number 3. So the question number 3, the next question that I am going to discuss is about the question B. Okay, so let us discuss question B. So our question number B is minus 4 is equal to 5p minus of 2. Okay, so minus 4 is equal to 5p, 5 to the 10. Okay, this will be equal to minus of 4 plus 10 is equal to 5p. Minus 4 plus 10, what will you get? Minus 4 plus 10, it will be plus 6 will be equal to 5p. So just change the position. 5p will be equal to 6, or p we can write as 6 by 5. So this is the answer for question number B. Okay, so if it is not clear, I am making it a little bit darker. You can see now. Now it is clear. Okay, so this is for the p is equals to 6 by 5. This is for question B. Again I am repeating. First, minus 4, distributive law I have used. 5p minus of 10. Next step, I put this minus 10 on the left hand side. So minus will be changed to plus. Minus 4 plus 10 will be equal to 5p. Minus 4 plus 10 is 6. So plus 6 will be equal to 5p. Just interchange the position. 5p will be equal to 6, or p will be equal to 6 by 5. Okay, let us move to the next question. Let us see the next question. Question number C. So the question number C is given. Question number C is given that 16 is equals to 4 plus 3 into t plus 2. Okay, so implies 16, 4 plus, just follow the distributive law. So 3 into 2 is 3t, 3 into 2 is 6, so it will be plus 6. Plus and a plus, it will be plus. Implies 16, 4 plus 6, or you can do one thing, put all the constant on the left hand side. Okay, put all the constant on the left hand side. So minus 4, this 6 also will be coming left hand side, minus 6 will be equal to 3t. Now 16 minus 4 minus 6, minus 4 minus 6 will be minus 10, plus 16 it will be plus 6 is equals to 3t. Implies 3t, again I have changed the interchange the position. 3t will be equals to 6, or t will be equals to 6 by 3. So 6 by 3, as you know the answer, so it will be equals to 2. So this is our question number B. Now let us move to the next question, and if it is not clear, I am making it a little bit darker. You can see to it. This is the solution. I am moving to the next question. Okay, the next question is solve the following equation. So question D will be doing. Let me clear. So question D is 4 plus 5p minus of 1 is equals to 34. Implies 4 plus 5 into p will be 5p minus of 5 will be equals to 34. Variable you separate 5p, put all the constant on the right hand side. 34, if I put this on the right hand side, this will be plus 5. If I put this on the right hand side, this will be minus 4. Implies 5p will be equals to 34 plus 5 is 39. 39 minus 4 will be 35. So p will be equals to 35 by 5. So this will be equals to 7. So this is the answer for question number D. Okay. So next question if I try. Next question if I try, it is question E. 0 is equals to 16 plus 4m minus of 6 implies minus 16 equals to 4m minus of 24 equals to, put the constant on the left hand side, minus 16 plus 24 is equals to 4m implies minus 16 plus 24 it will be plus 8 will be equals to 4m. So again you just interchange the position, 4m will be equals to 8 or m will be equals to 8 by 4. So 8 by 4 will be equals to 2. So this is the solution for question number E. So any question left out in this exercise, you have to try it by yourself because most of the question I have already done it. Okay, so thank you for today. We will be continuing in the next class, that is exercise 4.4 in the live class. Thank you.